Hey everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So today we are going to give you our thoughts continuing in the Grand Oriental series. And this is McClelland's Yenice Agonya. Now, a little bit from McClelland's tin, and you can show them the tin real quick. It says, grown near the Sea of Marmara, not far from the ancient city of Troy, this wide, fine texture, reddish-yellow Turkish tobacco variety is renowned for being smooth on the palate with delicate aroma. Yenice is pronounced Yenici in Turkish, and the Agonya seed from which it is grown is of Xanthi origin. This blend is designed to highlight the beautiful Agonya leaves, mellow taste, and subtle fragrance. That's what's printed on the McClelland tin. So this is a McClelland blend. It's an Oriental. It contains Oriental Turkish and Virginia. There's no flavorings added. It's a coarse cut. It comes in 50-gram tins. This is no longer produced. So if you find it, you want to make sure you pick it up. I think I got this at the St. Louis Pipe Show for $65.
Yeah.
Is what that was. The strength on this one is mild to moderate. The taste on this one is also moderate. So we're going to jump right in and give you our thoughts on this one. Now, the particular one that we've got is 2007. So it's kind of old. And when we poured it out,
it was a little dry.
It is really, really dry. So that may alter the spiciness of the taste a little bit. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this one and see what we can figure out. All right, what do you think about the tin note?
So yeah, because it's a little dry and it came in a pack instead of a tin, I think it loses some of its potency. Now, I will say, I get a very earthy fruitiness coming through. It does smell like a sweeter blend to me. Kind of a breadiness, a bready sweetness. Maybe it's from the Virginias or something. But that standard McClelland smell is there, too.
Yeah, I get a lot of that Virginia, that red... Well, I don't know if it's a red Virginia, but definitely the Virginia McClelland smell. There's also kind of a hint of maybe like a wine, like a Burgundy or something like
maybe
that.
Maybe that's that sweetness that I was talking about. Some type of fruity, but like not like a sugar added sweetness, like a jam or a jelly. More like a fermented fruit or something, like a sangria almost.
And of course, that McClelland smell, we're talking about that vinegary kind of acidic smell.
Yeah.
There's also hints in this one of some herbs, spice, some leather. You definitely get that earthy tone that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Some people have said it's got a light chocolate smell. I don't get that through this. Probably because it's so dried out.
I think that's what it is. I think maybe we're missing out on some of the extras just because it's a little dry.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in a tin, So
I probably need to rehydrate this one and kind of give it another go.
Just makes us kind of excited about like whenever we open this one, what that's going to smell like, because this is still sealed in the tin.
And that's 2017.
Yeah, so I mean it's still got some age on it now.
Okay. Well, we've lit it up. So what do you think about the taste on this one?
Definitely understanding where it describes on there, trying to highlight the mellow, subtle fragrances of this particular leaf. This is a very mellowed out blend. I think this is the calmest one we've smoked out of the whole Grand Oriental series so far.
Yeah, I mean we've got
even with it being
we're
dry.
We're 5 or 6 into this now, and so it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them. But yeah, this is really toned down, quite soft. Especially for a McClelland.
Yeah. And it being as dry as it is, I think because you expect it to burn a little hotter, burn a little more, and it's still quite mellow for being...
I'm surprised how not hot this is.
Yeah.
Because of the dryness. But I am smoking through it pretty quickly. Mine's burning pretty fast.
Same too.
Yeah.
I also get a little sweetness through the taste there too.
I get more sweetness than in the tin note from the taste. But I do get kind of a leathery, earthy, almost like a tea character. You know, kind of a tea character.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
The Virginias are forward on this one, I think. I get more Virginia than I do the Oriental. But what I like about this one is I get a toasty and a nutty flavor also with this. Little bit of spice, not much, but it's really, really just very calm.
But it has some interesting flavors to it too. I think that's what I like about it is it's very calm, but they're very soft flavors that are added to it. So enough to keep the smoke interesting, but not, overpowered and burning and hot.
How complex do you think this is?
I don't think it's the most complex blend out of the series. I don't know. It's also playing with me because the thing is it's such a soft, mellowed flavor that it's allowing my taste buds to taste other things. That's an interesting point because I just did a relight and I got more. That's what I was saying earlier when I relit it. More of that sweetness came through, and then it's gone back to being a very calm, kind of that toasted nuttiness that you were talking about, and then
the sweetness seems to be coming through a little bit more as I go down farther. It's almost got a balsamic kind of hint to it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Really, really different. Really different than the other ones that we've tried.
Yeah,
even though that the leaf is similar, like the Yenice Highlander, the Yenice Supreme.
Yeah.
Those are all still the same leaf. But just a little bit different variety. From that. Yeah. All right. Well, what do you think about the room note on this one?
This is honestly, this is a pleasant room note. The sweetness comes back out, the aroma and the fragrance of this leaf come back out, and it's almost floral, more so than it is a tobacco type of smell to me.
I like that floral room note you pointed out. That's I'm getting that also.
It feels like springtime,
and it's really pleasant.
Yeah. This is a really interesting one. Like I think the last one that I tried, I said, so far this has been my favorite one. I still remember its taste, and I still would say it's my favorite one. This one isn't a bad one to get cut away to, though, every now and then.
I think you could smoke this all day, every day.
This is an all day, every day smoke to me.
Yeah. I mean, if you could get it. It's so hard to find now. What do you think about the moisture? Well, we talked about the
moisture level on this particular one, yeah.
Out of the can, I would imagine it's more moist than this is. And I think that's also affecting our palate a little bit.
It might be.
So it may not be fair. I'd like to rehydrate that and
see what we think later.
Yeah. Try it again. But, typically, what I've read online is that it's a little bit moist coming out of the can, and some dry time may be needed. What do you think about the nicotine?
This is a moderate nicotine hit, enough to satisfy you, but nothing to knock you down, or you don't need to have a full stomach on this or something like that. This is just a easygoing smoke.
Yeah, to me, almost mild, but moderate at its strongest for sure.
See, I got that exhale that you just did. It's like a brown sugar floral sweetness that's coming through. It's really, really pleasant. I think I'm enjoying the smells more than I'm enjoying the taste.
Flavor.
Yes.
Yeah. It kind of creates an ambiance.
Yeah.
What do you think would match with this as far as a drink?
So there's two ways I would go with this. A sweet, no nonsense bourbon, like a Buffalo Trace, sweet bourbon, Kentucky bourbon kind of thing. Or a nice peaty scotch.
Interesting.
Get that smokiness to mix with that toasted nut and the sweetness that's coming through and those floral smells. Man, that's where my head goes. Is a really smoky drink or a very sweet liquor.
With this one, I wouldn't even go with a whiskey. I think I would go with a liqueur, like
an amaretto or
amaro.
Yeah,
an amaro. This would be really nice with an amaro. And I've tried several amaros, and one of the ones that I really like is called Terra Antica, which is an Italian Amaro made in Salerno, and it's pretty tasty, and I think this would go well with it. It's almost like a Kinoto, if you know the soda Kinoto.
Yep.
This would go well with that. Couple of things about this one. It's cool, it's dry, smooth. The flavor's been consistent, although the sweetness has strengthened up a little bit as I've gone down.
Yeah, same here.
The finish is dry on my palate.
Yeah, I am thirsty.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit that way. There's no bite to this. There might be some moisture at the end of the smoke, especially if you open up a new
fresh tin.
Fresh tin.
Ours, I think ours is so dry that we're able to go through it much faster.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's nice. It's mellow. It's comfortable.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, comfortable's a good word.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll have to take some of this to the Chicago show. What we'll do is we'll rehydrate that and then take it to the Chicago show and see what we think.
Yeah, because that's less than 2 weeks away now.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
Yeah, it is.
If you guys are going to the Chicago show, please stop by and chat with us.
Yep.
We'll be around. You won't be able to miss us. I mean, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
And we'd love to sit down and have a smoke with you and talk a little bit.
And we'll be there most of the show. So.
Well, we'll be there before the show. We'll be there on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there the whole show.
And we don't leave until Sunday evening. Yeah, so that'd be nice. Like I said, this is no longer in production. It comes in 50 grand tins. I got this at the Chicago show, and it cost me about $65. If you can get it, it's worth trying. I'm not sure how many cans of this is floating around out there.
Yeah.
You know. But it seems like at every show I've been to, this year alone, I've been to the St. Louis show and the Muletown show, and it seems like there's at least one tin of the Grand Oriental series available somewhere. So you'll probably be able to pick one up if you really looked for it. All right. Well, I mean,
yeah, not much, just more to say.
Of all of them, of all of the ones we've tried so far, this one is the most relaxing, and the one that I don't have to think about as much.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is the simplest, smoothest one that we've had so far. It's a no nonsense blend, and I like it.
See, right now I'm getting some vegetal, earthy, herbal kind of taste in there, and
like
that's
tea taste.
The tea taste towards the bottom. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for you this week. Let us know what you think about our show. Let us know what you would like to see coming up, because after the Chicago show, we're going to start a whole new batch of videos. So if you've got some tobaccos that you want us to try, please let us know. We'll go out there and we'll find them, and then we'll give you our thoughts on them.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, like I said, hope we see you at Chicago. Don't forget,
make all your piping moments count.
We'll see you next time. Have a great week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.